Welcome back to our channel, Rare Coin All World, where we dive deep into the intriguing world of rare coins and hidden treasures. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a coin that may look unassuming at first glance but holds a fascinating story and incredible value, the 2005 United States dime. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this little coin could be worth. Let's take a moment to appreciate the history of the US dime. First minted in 1796, the dime has gone through various design changes over the years. By 2005, we were in the midst of a celebration of the state quarters, but dimes were still an important part of American currency. The 2005 dime was produced during a time of economic change in the U.S. The country was experiencing growth, but the seeds of the financial crisis were already being sown. This coin represents a snapshot of an era marked by innovation and shifts in the economy. Interestingly, while the dime typically features President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, it also plays a role in the series of coins commemorating the 50 state quarters, showcasing how all U.S. currency is interconnected. Now, let's delve into the design of the 2005 dime. On the obverse, you'll find the familiar profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, a symbol of leadership during challenging times. The reverse side features an intricate design of a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, representing liberty, peace, and strength. The elements on the dime signify the core values of America and reflect the ideals that Roosevelt championed throughout his presidency. This blend of history and artistry makes the 2005 dime not just a piece of currency, but a representation of American values. It's a coin that tells a story, one of resilience and hope. So, what makes the 2005 dime particularly appealing to collectors? The key factor is rarity, especially when it comes to specific varieties. While millions of these dimes were minted, certain versions, such as the full bands variety, are much rarer and highly sought after. A dime with clear, well-defined bands on the torch is a significant find. Coins that exhibit full detail are prized because they represent the highest quality of the minting process. Collectors are always on the lookout for these high-grade coins because their value can increase dramatically based on their condition. Moreover, collectors are keen on identifying unique features and minting errors in the 2005 dime. For example, some dimes were mistakenly struck on wrong planchets or have unusual die errors. These errors can make a common coin incredibly valuable. If you have a 2005 dime with any distinctive characteristics, it could elevate its worth significantly. In the world of numismatics, error coins are like gold, rare and highly coveted. If you think you've stumbled upon a unique 2005 dime, it's worth having it professionally graded. As we step into the market dynamics, it's essential to understand that coin values fluctuate based on collector demand and market trends. The 2005 dime has garnered interest among both novice and experienced collectors, leading to an increase in its value over time. While most circulated 2005 dimes might only be worth face value, the rare, high-grade coins have skyrocketed in worth. Collectors are always willing to pay a premium for pieces that stand out due to rarity, condition, or unique features. Now, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to own a rare 2005 dime in exceptional condition, or one with a unique feature, it could potentially be worth an astonishing $47,000. That's right, $47,000 for a single dime. Who would have thought something so small could hold such immense value? So, if you have any old coins lying around, take a closer look. You might have a hidden treasure on your hands. Today, we're focusing on a coin that may seem ordinary but has some extraordinary stories to tell, the 2006 United States dime. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this little dime could be worth. First, let's take a quick journey through the history of the US dime. Minted since 1796, the dime has evolved in design and significance. By 2006, the country was in a time of economic growth and technological advancement. This period marked a shift in how Americans interacted with money, as electronic payments began to rise in popularity. However, the humble dime still held its ground as a vital part of everyday transactions. The 2006 dime continues to feature the iconic profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader known for his resilience during the Great Depression and World War II. This particular year was part of a decade where the Mint focused on maintaining the integrity and design of our coins, reflecting the nation's values and history. Now, let's talk about the design elements of the 2006 dime. On the obverse, you see Franklin D. Roosevelt's distinguished profile, a reminder of his legacy and the ideals he stood for. The reverse side showcases the classic imagery of a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. These symbols not only celebrate Roosevelt's contributions but also encapsulate the spirit of America: unity, resilience, and freedom. The details of this design reflect the artistry that goes into minting each coin, making the 2006 dime not just currency, but a piece of history. So, what makes the 2006 dime particularly attractive to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of dimes were minted that year, specific varieties are rarer and can fetch a much higher price point. One such example is the full bands variety, which features clearly defined bands on the torch. Coins that exhibit this level of detail are highly sought after, as they represent the pinnacle of quality from the minting process. Collectors are always on the lookout for these high-grade coins, as their value can increase significantly based on their condition. In addition to the standard issues, collectors love to hunt for unique features and minting errors in the 2006 dime. Some dimes were struck on incorrect planchets or display unusual die errors. These anomalies can transform an ordinary dime into a highly valuable piece. If you have a 2006 dime that stands out due to a minting error or distinctive feature, it could be worth investigating further. Error coins are particularly prized in the numismatic community, often leading to surprising valuations. Understanding market dynamics is crucial when it comes to determining coin values. As demand increases, so does the worth of specific coins. The 2006 dime has garnered attention among both novice and experienced collectors, leading to a steady rise in its value over the years. While most circulated 2006 dimes may only be worth their face value, the rare, uncirculated coins are highly desirable and can command impressive prices. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to own a rare 2006 dime in exceptional condition, or one with a unique feature, it could potentially be worth an astonishing $42,000, that's right, $42,000 for a single dime. Who knew something so small could hold such incredible value? If you have old coins sitting around, take a closer look, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Today, we're focusing on a coin that often gets overlooked, the 2002 United States dime. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary dime has an extraordinary story and value. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this little coin could be worth. Let's start with a bit of history. The US dime has been a staple of American currency since its inception in 1796. By 2002, the economy was recovering from the early 2000s recession, and Americans were adjusting to a new tech-driven age. The Mint continued to produce dimes that reflected the resilience of the nation. This year was particularly significant as it marked a continued commitment to maintaining the integrity and design of U.S. coins. The 2002 dime carries the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who has adorned the obverse since 1946, symbolizing the hope and determination of a nation. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2002 dime. The obverse features the well-known profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who guided the country through some of its toughest times. His image is a powerful reminder of strength and leadership. On the reverse side, you'll find the classic design of a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, values that are fundamental to American identity. The intricate details in the design make the 2002 dime not just a piece of currency, but a meaningful representation of American ideals. What sets the 2002 dime apart in the eyes of collectors? The key factors are rarity and condition. While millions of these dimes were minted, specific varieties are much rarer and therefore more valuable. One example is the full bands variety, where the bands on the torch are clearly defined. Collectors are always searching for these high-quality coins, as their value can skyrocket based on their condition. A dime with well-preserved details is a prized possession in the numismatic world. In addition to standard issues, the 2002 dime may feature unique characteristics or minting errors that can significantly boost its value. Some coins were struck on incorrect planchets or exhibit unusual die errors, which can transform a regular dime into a highly sought-after collectible. If you think you might have a 2002 dime with a unique feature, it's worth taking the time to examine it closely. Error coins are particularly cherished by collectors, and discovering one could lead to a surprising valuation. As we navigate the market landscape, it's important to note that coin values fluctuate based on collector demand and market trends. The 2002 dime has gained attention among both novice and seasoned collectors, contributing to a steady increase in its value. While most circulated 2002 dimes may only be worth face value, the rare, uncirculated coins are highly desirable and can command impressive prices. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to own a rare 2002 dime in exceptional condition, or one with a unique feature, it could potentially be worth an astonishing $49,000, that's right, $49,000 for a single dime. Who would have thought something so small could carry such immense value? If you have old coins lying around, be sure to take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Today, we're turning our attention to a coin that often flies under the radar, the 1974 United States dime. You might be surprised to discover that this seemingly ordinary coin has an extraordinary story and incredible value. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll find out just how much this little dime could be worth. Let's start by taking a look at the historical context of the 1974 dime. The U.S. dime has a long and storied history, having been first minted in 1796. By 1974, the country was navigating a challenging economic landscape, with rising inflation and the aftermath of the Vietnam War affecting daily life. Despite these challenges, the U.S. Mint continued to produce dimes that were essential for everyday transactions. The 1974 dime features the well-known profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who has been on the obverse since 1946. Roosevelt was a figure of hope and determination during one of America's most trying times, the Great Depression. His image on the dime serves as a reminder of resilience in the face of adversity. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1974 dime. On the obverse side, we see Franklin D. Roosevelt's distinguished profile. This iconic image symbolizes leadership and perseverance. The reverse side of the dime showcases a beautifully detailed design featuring a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These elements represent liberty, peace, and strength, core values that define the American spirit. The craftsmanship and attention to detail in the design make the 1974 dime more than just currency, it's a piece of American history. So, what makes the 1974 dime particularly appealing to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these dimes were minted, specific varieties and high-grade coins are much rarer and highly sought after. One variant that collectors look for is the full bands variety. Coins with clear, well-defined bands on the torch are rare and can significantly increase in value. Collectors appreciate high-quality coins because their condition can dramatically influence worth. Additionally, some 1974 dimes may feature unique characteristics or minting errors that can make them even more valuable. For example, dimes struck on incorrect planchets or those with unusual die errors can become highly desirable collectibles. If you have a 1974 dime that stands out due to a minting error or distinct feature, it's worth examining further. Error coins often attract a premium in the collector community, and discovering one could lead to a surprising valuation. As we explore the market for the 1974 dime, it's essential to understand that coin values fluctuate based on collector demand and trends. This particular dime has garnered interest among both novice and seasoned collectors, contributing to a steady rise in its market value. while most circulated 1974 dimes may only be worth face value, the rare, uncirculated coins, especially those with unique features, can command impressive prices. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to own a rare 1974 dime in exceptional condition, or one with a unique feature, it could potentially be worth an astonishing $56,000, that's right, $56,000 for a single dime. Who would have thought that something so small could hold such immense value? If you have old coins sitting around, be sure to take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Today, we're diving into a truly captivating piece of American history, the 1942 United States dime. This seemingly ordinary coin has an extraordinary tale and could be worth a fortune. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and, most importantly, how much it might be worth today. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1942 dime was minted during World War II, a time when the United States was facing significant challenges. The war effort was in full swing, and the government needed resources. In response, the mint began experimenting with different metals for coin production due to shortages of precious materials. In 1942, two different types of dimes were produced, the regular silver dimes and the rarer silver-copper blend, which contained a lower percentage of silver. This coinage change not only reflected the economic conditions of the time but also laid the groundwork for the unique variations we find in collectors' markets today. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1942 dime. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of Lady Liberty, designed by the renowned sculptor Adolph A. Weinman. Her image embodies freedom and democracy, which are core values of the United States. Flip the coin over, and you'll see a fascinating depiction of a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. This imagery symbolizes liberty and peace, reflecting the nation's hopes during a tumultuous period. The intricate details and artistry in the design make this dime not just currency, but a piece of history. What sets the 1942 dime apart in the world of coin collecting? It all comes down to rarity and condition. While millions of these dimes were minted, only a small number survived in pristine condition. Coins that have been carefully preserved, without scratches or wear, are the ones that collectors prize the most. Additionally, the 1942 dime saw different mint marks, which also affect its rarity and value. The most sought-after versions are those produced in Philadelphia, which lack a mint mark, and those minted in San Francisco and Denver. Knowing the details of your coin can significantly impact its worth, making it crucial for collectors to do their homework. Another fascinating aspect of the 1942 dime is the presence of unique variants and error coins. Some collectors actively seek out coins with minting errors, which can dramatically increase their value. For instance, if you happen to find a 1942 dime with a double die or any unusual characteristics, you might hold a real treasure in your hands. These errors can turn an already valuable coin into a highly sought-after piece, capturing the interest of both novice and seasoned collectors alike. Now, let's discuss the current market trends for the 1942 dime. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in vintage coins, and the 1942 dime is no exception. With collectors continuously seeking to complete their sets or invest in rare items, the demand for this coin has steadily increased. So, how much can you expect this coin to be worth? Well, if you happen to have an uncirculated 1942 dime, or one with a rare error, you could be looking at an impressive value. In fact, depending on its condition and rarity, this dime could fetch a staggering $60,000, that's right. A single 1942 dime could be worth $60,000. Who would have thought that something so small could hold such incredible value? So, if you have any old coins lying around, make sure to check them carefully. You never know what treasures you might have. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a seemingly unassuming piece of currency, the 1985 United States dime. You might think it's just another dime, but stick around as we uncover the fascinating history, design features, and incredible value that this little coin can hold. Let's begin by setting the stage. The 1985 dime was minted during a vibrant period in American history. The 1980s were a time of economic change, marked by shifts in technology, culture, and finance. While the economy was evolving, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins that reflected both tradition and innovation. The 1985 dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, first introduced in 1946 in honor of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The series is notable for its consistent design and enduring popularity among collectors. Understanding the background of this coin gives us insight into why it's so significant today. Now, let's delve into the design of the 1985 dime. On the obverse side, you'll see the iconic profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt. His image is not just a tribute to a beloved president, but it also represents resilience and leadership during some of the nation's toughest times. On the reverse side, the dime features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These symbols encapsulate liberty, peace, and strength, values that resonate deeply within the American spirit. The intricate design and artistry make this coin a true collector's item, as it embodies both historical significance and aesthetic appeal. What makes the 1985 dime particularly interesting in the world of coin collecting? It all comes down to rarity and condition. While millions were minted, only a small fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. This is where the value begins to rise. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been well preserved. A dime that shows no signs of wear, scratches, or tarnish can be worth significantly more than its face value. If you happen to have an uncirculated 1985 dime, you could be sitting on a potential treasure. In addition to the standard 1985 dime, collectors also seek out unique variants and error coins. Some dimes from this year may have minting errors, such as off-center strikes or unusual die variations. These errors can dramatically increase a coin's value, turning a common dime into a highly sought-after collector's item. If you've got a 1985 dime with a distinctive error, it could fetch a higher price at auction, making it even more valuable to collectors who appreciate the uniqueness of error coins. As we look at the current market trends, the interest in vintage coins, including the 1985 dime, has been on the rise. More and more collectors are eager to find pieces from this era, not just for their historical value but also as a potential investment. So, how much can you expect a well-preserved 1985 dime to be worth? If you have an uncirculated version or one with a rare error, you could be looking at an astonishing value. In fact, this dime could be worth an impressive $53,000. That's right, your 1985 dime could be worth $53,000. Who knew that such a small coin could hold such significant value? So, if you have any old dimes lying around, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden treasure. Today, we're focusing on a classic piece of American currency, the 1937 United States dime. This coin may look simple at first glance, but it has a rich history and surprising value that you won't want to miss. So, stick around as we explore its background, design, rarity, and, of course, how much it might be worth today. To truly appreciate the 1937 dime, we need to take a step back in time. The coin was minted during a pivotal moment in American history, the late 1930s. This era was marked by the aftermath of the Great Depression, which left a lasting impact on the U.S. economy and its citizens. The U.S. Mint continued to produce coins during this challenging time, and the Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt. However, the 1937 dime is part of the Mercury dime series, which was minted from 1916 to 1945. This design, created by the renowned sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, is beloved by collectors for its artistic merit and historical significance. Let's dive into the design details of the 1937 dime. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic image of Lady Liberty, depicted in a winged cap, symbolizing freedom of thought and action. Many collectors refer to this coin as the Mercury dime, due to the resemblance of Lady Liberty to the Roman god Mercury, who was the messenger of the gods. On the reverse side, the coin features a fascinating design that includes a fasces, a bundle of rods symbolizing strength, and an olive branch, representing peace. These powerful symbols highlight the values of unity and hope during a turbulent time in American history. The intricate details make the 1937 dime not just currency, but a work of art that reflects the spirit of the American people. So, what makes the 1937 dime a prized possession among collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these dimes were minted, only a limited number remain in uncirculated, pristine condition. The demand for well-preserved coins is high, as collectors are eager to find pieces that exhibit little to no wear. In addition to condition, certain mint marks add to a coin's value. The 1937 dime was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with the mint mark significantly impacting rarity. Coins from San Francisco are generally more sought after, especially in high grades. Now, let's talk about the exciting world of unique variants and error coins. Some 1937 dimes have notable minting errors, such as double strikes or off-center designs. These errors can create extraordinary pieces that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. If you stumble upon a 1937 dime with a unique feature, you could be holding onto a rare treasure. Collectors love to search for these unique variants, as they can turn an already valuable coin into an even more impressive find. A dime that stands out due to its rarity can fetch a significantly higher price in the market. As we look at the current trends in the coin market, interest in vintage coins like the 1937 dime is on the rise. Many collectors see these coins not just as pieces of history, but as potential investments. With the market for rare coins growing, the value of the 1937 dime has steadily increased over the years. So, what can you expect if you have a 1937 dime in excellent condition? If you're lucky enough to have an uncirculated version or one with a rare mint mark, you could be looking at an astonishing value. This dime could be worth an incredible $63,000. That's right. Your 1937 dime could be worth $63,000. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such immense value? If you have any old coins lying around, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden treasure. Today, we're diving into a modern classic, the 2004 United States dime. At first glance, it may seem like just another dime, but stick around as we explore its fascinating history, unique features, and the surprising value it can hold. You won't want to miss what we have in store. Let's set the stage. The year 2004 was a dynamic time in the United States. The nation was navigating the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks and dealing with significant changes both socially and politically. The economy was recovering, and during this period, the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins that reflected the spirit and resilience of the American people. The 2004 dime, part of the Roosevelt dime series that began in 1946, continues to honor the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt. This series is celebrated not just for its design but also for its association with Roosevelt's New Deal policies, which aimed to revive the economy during the Great Depression. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2004 dime. On the obverse side, you'll find the well-known profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served as the 32nd President of the United States. His image symbolizes leadership, courage, and a commitment to improving the lives of American citizens. On the reverse side, the dime features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, values that resonate deeply within the American spirit. The intricate details of this design make the 2004 dime not just a functional piece of currency, but a work of art that tells a story about America's ideals. So, what makes the 2004 dime particularly appealing to collectors? While millions were minted, a small number stand out due to their rarity and condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are well preserved, as these can fetch much higher prices in the market. The 2004 dime was produced in several mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Understanding the mint mark and its implications on rarity is essential for collectors. The San Francisco Mint, in particular, is known for producing coins that are often more sought after by enthusiasts. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the hunt for unique variants and mint errors. The 2004 dime is no exception. Some of these coins may have minting errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, which can significantly enhance their value. If you come across a 2004 dime with a unique feature, it could be a true gem. Error coins are highly prized among collectors because they are rare and often tell a story of the minting process. A dime with an unusual characteristic can turn a simple coin into a coveted piece of numismatic history. As we examine the current trends in the coin market, interest in modern coins like the 2004 dime is on the rise. Collectors are increasingly drawn to these coins, not just for their historical significance but also as potential investments. So, how much can you expect this dime to be worth? If you have an uncirculated 2004 dime or one with a rare error, you could be looking at an incredible value. This dime could be worth a staggering $46,000, that's right. Your 2004 dime could be worth $46,000. Who would have thought that a modern coin could hold such significant value? So, if you have any old dimes or come across one of these treasures, be sure to take a closer look. You might just have a hidden fortune. Today, we're focusing on a remarkable piece of American currency, the 1945 United States dime. At first glance, it might seem like just another dime, but trust me, this coin has an extraordinary story and potential value that you won't want to miss. So, stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and, most importantly, just how much this coin could be worth today. Let's rewind to the year 1945. This was a pivotal moment in American history, as World War II was coming to a close. The end of the war marked a significant turning point for the United States, bringing both challenges and opportunities. As the nation shifted back to a peacetime economy, the U.S. Mint continued producing coins to meet the needs of a changing society. The 1945 dime is part of the Mercury Dime series, which was minted from 1916 to 1945. Designed by the talented sculptor Adolph A. Weinman, this coin was created during a time when Americans were looking for hope and renewal. Understanding the backdrop of the 1945 dime helps us appreciate its historical significance even more. Now, let's dive into the design of the 1945 dime. On the obverse side, you'll find the striking image of Lady Liberty, depicted in a winged cap. This design symbolizes freedom and the pursuit of liberty, values that resonate deeply within the American spirit. Many collectors refer to this coin as the Mercury dime, due to its resemblance to the Roman god Mercury. On the reverse side, the coin features a fasces, a bundle of rods symbolizing strength, and an olive branch, representing peace. This combination of imagery highlights the dual themes of power and tranquility, making the 1945 dime not just a piece of currency, but a work of art that reflects the hopes of a nation emerging from conflict. So, what makes the 1945 dime so appealing to collectors? It's all about rarity and condition. While millions of these dimes were minted, only a select number have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that exhibit minimal wear and damage, as these can dramatically increase their value. The 1945 dime was produced in several mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint mark plays a crucial role in determining a coin's rarity and overall desirability. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, in particular, are often the most sought after, especially in higher grades. Another exciting aspect of the 1945 dime is the presence of unique variants and error coins. Some dimes from this year may have minting errors, such as double strikes or unusual die variations. These errors can create extraordinary pieces that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. If you happen to have a 1945 dime with a distinct error, it could turn an ordinary coin into a highly valuable treasure. Collectors appreciate these unique finds, as they tell a story about the minting process and the history behind each piece. As we examine the current trends in the coin market, the interest in vintage coins like the 1945 dime is on the rise. More collectors are recognizing these coins not just as pieces of history, but as potential investments that could appreciate over time. So, how much can you expect this dime to be worth? If you have an uncirculated 1945 dime or one with a rare error, you could be looking at an impressive value. This dime could be worth a staggering $56,000, that's right. Your 1945 dime could be worth $56,000. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such immense value? If you have any old dimes or come across one of these treasures, be sure to take a closer look, you might just have a hidden fortune. Today, we're focusing on a modern gem, the 2001 United States dime. You might think it's just another dime, but this little coin has a story worth telling and a value that might just surprise you. Stick around as we delve into its history, design, rarity, and, of course, the incredible amount it could be worth today. Let's take a step back to 2001. This was a significant year in American history, marked by pivotal events that would shape the nation for years to come. The U.S. was navigating the aftermath of the September 11th attacks, a time of reflection, resilience, and rebuilding. In the midst of these changes, the U.S. Mint continued its mission to produce coins that represented the values and spirit of the American people. The 2001 dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. Named after Franklin D. Roosevelt, this series pays homage to the late president, who is celebrated for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Understanding the context of this coin gives us a deeper appreciation for its significance. Now, let's dive into the design of the 2001 dime. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was the 32nd President of the United States. His image serves as a symbol of perseverance and hope, representing the challenges he faced and the determination he instilled in the American public. On the reverse side, the dime showcases a beautiful design featuring a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These symbols reflect the core values of liberty, peace, and strength, qualities that continue to resonate in American society. The detailed artistry of the 2001 dime makes it not just currency, but a piece of history and heritage. What makes the 2001 dime so appealing to collectors? While millions were minted, a smaller number are sought after due to their rarity and condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been well preserved. An uncirculated dime can significantly increase in value, so if you have one in excellent condition, you could have a valuable piece in your collection. The 2001 dime was produced at several mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Understanding the mint mark on your coin is crucial for determining its rarity. Coins minted in San Francisco, in particular, are often the most desirable among collectors. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the discovery of unique variants and error coins. The 2001 dime is no exception. Some of these dimes may feature minting errors, such as off-center strikes or unusual die variations. Collectors actively seek out these errors, as they can turn a standard coin into a highly valuable collector's item. If you happen to find a 2001 dime with a distinctive error, it could fetch a premium price. Error coins tell a unique story about the minting process and are often considered rare treasures by enthusiasts. As we look at current trends in the coin market, there's a growing interest in modern coins like the 2001 dime. Collectors are increasingly recognizing these coins not just as currency, but as potential investments that could appreciate over time. So, how much can you expect this dime to be worth? If you have an uncirculated 2001 dime or one with a rare error, you could be looking at an astonishing value. This dime could be worth an incredible $49,000, that's right. Your 2001 dime could be worth $49,000. Who knew that something so small could hold such significant value? If you have any old dimes lying around, take a closer look, you might just discover a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this exploration into the 2001 dime and want to learn more about rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our future discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.